What's up, everybody? It's your boy Slick Tactics, and you know one of the best things about fighting other than whooping somebody's ass? Listening to some good-ass music while kicking their ass. And you know what? There's a lot of amazing soundtracks out there, so I was like, why not do a top 5? And why not bring the audio master Rizzy into this?
This man called me the audio master. But yo, what up? It's Rizzy and the content creator things. Yay. Gina, don't cut none of this shit out.
Damn. I wasn't going to bring Gina into this video, but I guess she's doing overtime.
Oh god, Gina's quarantined too. She's bored.
Oh yeah, quarantine stir crazy. But on with the show.
Yep. Number 5, Tekken 7. Keep in mind, I love the soundtracks for Tekken 2 and 3, but the music in Tekken 7 resonate with my musical soul a lot more. A lot of the songs essentially sound like something I would, actually make. Namely, Moonsiders and Siren's Call. Also, you are not gonna sit here and tell me that He Haze isn't some of the most hypest shit you ever heard in a fighting game, fam.
So, for my number 5, I went with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and oh my goodness, at first this soundtrack kind of surprised me. You wouldn't think like swing and jazz would be good for fighting, but oh my god, it is freaking amazing. Like, the freaking amusement park, the factory, the swamp, the cave, all of them. Especially Ruby's airship, like, some of these songs are freaking amazing. And then, shoot, even the character select, I be jamming to that all the time. I've been listening to so many different remixes to that. So, yeah. But the only reason why it's on number 5, because somebody did swing and jazz a little bit better than them. But we'll see that later on.
Gonna take you for a ride. Number 4, XMen vs. Street Fighter. Now this soundtrack right here goes back to my childhood. It's one of those games where you hit an opening in the arcade, then you hear Cyclops' smooth ass theme, and then you get the Mag fucking Nito. Like, fam, how was the track both smooth and hype all at the same time? It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Something I can always blast the entire way through without skipping one track.
You know, I'm sitting here doing my best to try to remember at least one song from that soundtrack, and I cannot do it.
Yeah, just go back and listen to Mag fucking Nito. It's kind of fucking nuts. Magnetos or Rogues, come to think about it, or Gambits. You would remember Gambits off rip.
So X-Men music, got it.
Yeah, yeah. Notice I named no Street Fighter, just all X-Men.
For my number 4, Killer Instinct. I know, right? You would think that'd be higher on the list, but just hear me out. Not all of them are actually that good. I know, right? But yeah, Sadera, Jago, Saberwolf, Orchid, TJ Combo, freaking amazing. Cinder, it's almost up there with them. But they got a lot of good bangers, and the Die Magic music is amazing. But it feels like it kind of all just run together. Like, it's Mick Gordon. And when you hear Mick Gordon, you just know Mick Gordon. But I feel like almost all of it just still completely runs together to make it the perfect soundtrack. But they still got some really great bangers in there. Sadera for life.
Also, just want to put out there, Mick Gordon could have did MK11, bro. I'm still upset about that.
If Mick Gordon did MK11, I will probably actually still be playing that game.
Oh, Jesus God. Good job, NetherRealm. Alright, number 3. Capcom vs. SNK 2. Now this right here is my favorite fighting game of all time, but ironically it doesn't have my favorite soundtrack of all time. But I will say, it has my favorite fighting game theme of all time. That being Shanghai Wicked Fight. Fam, do you hear those drums? Who, in the words of Dashi, who was in the studio, fam? Like, who was over there banging the drums? Who was over there smacking on them cymbals and tom? Who was doing them tom rolls, bruh? Who? I know it was Satoshi. Not Saitoshi. Satoshi.
But funny enough, my number 3 is the same thing, but I'll do you one better. Happiness. That is my song.
I'm gonna wait for somebody to say, "What? Not tuna with bacon?"
Yeah, I was waiting. I'm like, they probably sitting here like they about to sit here and say, "This is tuna and bacon."
No, it's not tuna and bacon this time.
Or probably, the fan favorite stimulation.
Yeah, yeah.
Like those are some good songs, but my favorite is Happiness and The Lord God.
The Lord God.
It's funny, that's what it's called.
It really is, though. What was my other one? The desert theme. That one was good as hell, too. And the one where you're in Thailand.
Isn't that one called Wipeout?
Was it? I think it was Wipeout. The desert one was Wipeout.
Yeah. Also, I like that one song when you listen to it. It also reminds you to subscribe and hit the bell so you can like more content like this.
Okay. Number 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 1. This one also takes me back to my childhood. Going to the pizzeria and then getting the game on PS1. Like, fam, I remember the first time I heard Strider's theme. And out of nowhere, when that joint kicked in, just started going full on 12, 13-year-old Unga Bunga, just hitting buttons, think you doing the sickest shit when you just, face rolling the buttons on your PS1 controller. But then I heard Jin's theme, and that was it right there. Jin, y'all not gonna sit here and tell me Jin didn't have the absolute most hype theme in Marvel vs. Capcom 1. But not to mention, holy hell, Gambit's theme. Bruh, I thought it was dope in XMen vs. Street Fighter, but this shit right here? Yes. Just, yes.
Yeah, Jin thing is definitely hype. And I always love that they had the whole dynamic thing when somebody died, your next person's theme music come in playing like I can make this comeback, man. Let's go.
That was one good thing about the Versus series. Like when your character come in and then your theme kick in, it's like, all right, now I gotta go in. But I can't have my theme being the last one playing, especially if you lose one character and they got 2. You're gonna have to make them hear their own theme, because if you don't, then that means you're dead.
Definitely.
You're dead. But yeah, FEC1, great soundtrack. Still one of my favorite, my top 5 fighting games of all time.
Number 2, remember when I said you can mix jazz and swing to fighting games and it'd be great? Skullgirls perfected it. Like, oh my goodness, the Skullgirls soundtrack was freaking amazing. I did not think that I could just sit here and just listen to a saxophone and whoop somebody's ass and it just be completely smooth and just go with these combos. I'm like, yeah, I can vibe with this while whooping your ass.
Goddamn, the lives we left behind. Jeez, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
The intro echoes. Oh my goodness, I love that.
Skullgirls has some swing and jazz. This is supposed to go with fighting games. How do they make this work?
Yeah, and then they have one of the best character select music too.
Yeah. And the only jazzy type of fighting game music I would put up there on that level is probably Eunice.
Yep.
For their character select screen. But we're not gonna talk about Eunice right now.
Yep, but you know what we are about to talk about before we get to the number 1? Some honorable mentions.
Alright, my first honorable mention goes to a game I really do not like, which is Street Fighter V. I don't like this game, but the music in Street Fighter V is amazing, especially, mainly for me, Manat's theme. A lot of the remixes to the original arcade games, like some of the Third Strike stuff, but that Street Fighter 2 character select screen, that theme right there, I still remember when I posted it in the chat, and this man Fusta was like, wait, what the fuck? What is this? Capcom made this? Like, yeah. They were going in doing that soundtrack.
Any people in the chat were gonna say Rashida.
I'm not going. Going Rashido for Street Fighter V theme is some of the most basic shit you can do at this point.
It definitely is. But my honorable mention is Street Fighter 4. Mainly because that's the Birth of Jury's theme, and a few other good remixes in that one, but mainly because the Birth of Jury.
Yeah, too bad they butchered it in Street Fighter V.
They really did. Like, why? Why did you turn it into this? You had something great in your hands and you ruined it.
Alright. My other honorable mention is surprisingly Killer Instinct. But as much as I love the Killer Instinct soundtrack, I do agree with Slick. It is great, but not every single theme is, great. One thing that I don't think you did mention, Riptor's theme. It's not even music. Well, it's not even like a track. It's like a score. But other than that, they have some great things. Like, I actually love Cinder's theme. Hisako's theme is great. Jago's theme, I love Jago's theme. Saberwolf's theme is great. Rash's theme, the way Cell Dweller flipped the battle, the way Cell Dweller flipped the Battletoads thing, that was. I kind of want them to do something for the Turtles, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Like, if I'm ever gonna change the music on the stage, I go to Rash first. Like, if I'm like, I feel like changing the music, and when I hit that button, I go straight to Rash.
Yeah. Oh, and Tusk. Tusk's theme is just hype when the guitars kick in. That Valkyrie ass Nordic ass choir in the background. But yeah, KI, great soundtrack.
And my last honorable mention is Under Night, because again, swing music is great, but I feel like Skulls and Marvel's Capcom 2 did it better than them. But nonetheless, still really good.
Yeah, Eunice has some really good stuff. But okay, are we getting down to number one?
Yep.
Number one, cue the goddamn Screw Attack. Oh, shout out to Screw Attack. Damn, I miss Screw Attack.
You mean Death Battle?
Alright. Number one. My number one favorite soundtrack for fighting games is Guilty Gear XR Red 2. I don't even know where to begin with this soundtrack. There's so many good tracks, from Ride the Fire. Well, in case you don't know Ride the Fire, Radio! And the tuner, that's Kum Hae-yoon's thing. Or the one we probably heard the most if we played, well, one of the ones we heard the most if we played the Strive beta, Sky Should Be High. The bird loading screen, but Sky Should Be High. And Sky Should Be High is one of the hypest fighting game tracks I've ever heard. And it was so hyped that Max used it in his Dark Souls 3 boss rage. Like, it's crazy. But bruh, do you know how many speeding tickets I could have got off Johnny's theme alone? Like, just riding down the highway at 6 o'clock in the morning going to work. Empty road, like, bruh. Yeah, I should have at least like 12 points in a confiscated license at this point because of that one thing. But yeah, Guilty Gear XR Red, that's my shit. Red 2, let me be specific. Red 2. Yeah.
Shout out to All of She, my favorite song from the whole Guilty Gear series.
All of She, yeah. Oh god, I can't. Don't even get me to start going down the whole Guilty Gear series. Because man, Sucker Sage and what was it called? Oh god, Kai Kisuke's theme in X2.
Holy something?
It was like Noonday or some shit like that. But yeah. That's my number one. Guilty Gear XR Red 2. Surprising.
Which is funny because my number one is also from ARCs, but instead of GG, it's BB. One of my favorite fighting game series of all time. Y'all didn't expect this coming? Blaze freaking Blue? Shoot, the very second I found out Rizzy remixed music, what did I remix?
Goddamn Queen of the Rose.
And I still play that song to this very day in most of my videos. Matter of fact, you probably heard it while we was doing this.
Probably did, and holy hell, I need to redo that track.
But shoot, even so, like, my one friend, he was like, oh yeah, I love that one song, Motorhead. I said, oh, you mean Taker song? Yeah. And then he brung up Bullet. Then I said, oh yeah, Noel song. He said, why do you know every title to every character's theme? I was like, dude, I listen to this soundtrack so much. I have the CD. Like, yes, a CD of the soundtrack.
Yeah, when you buy the first Blaze Blue and you get the DVD and the soundtrack with it, I still have that. No, I gave it to you.
Now I have two.
I gave you that joint.
Yeah, I never turned in the CD, but I turned in the original packaging. So now I have two of the audio CD. But yeah, Lust, Sin, Rebellion, all of them. They are all freaking good. But of course, my favorite is Queen of the Rose, which is now King of the Rose for me. And then Bang Shikigami is amazing. Light Cheese is so good. And then even the newcomers.
Shikigami's music.
Hibiki. Oh my goodness. His joint is so good. Like, it's so hard to pinpoint it, but I would just say the original Blaze Blue, because they didn't change the music until the 4th game. And even then, you still can listen to they remixed all the original character songs and the other one. But they're not as good as the original. So yeah, I gotta go with Blaze Blue 1 or Blaze Blue 2, because it's kind of the same music.
Oh my god, Blaze Blue has some really good songs. My favorites from that one being Hakumen's theme and what was it, the Six Swordsman?
Yeah, Hakumen's was called Susanoo?
Yeah, I think it was called Susanoo. Yeah. But part 1 though, the first version of it was my favorite one.
I hope y'all enjoyed this top 5. Before you even ask, 1, Smash is a cop-out because it's like basically cheating. And so is BB Tag. So that's why nobody's gonna use those. Those are basically cheating.
Yeah, Smash has a compilation of every goddamn theme from every game known to man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Somebody gonna be mad as hell when I don't care. Oh god, that's funny.
Shout out to the church level of Mortal Kombat 3.
Oh god, shout out to the streets in a subway in MK3.
Man, like after 3, their music, they just did not care about music no more in NetherRealm Studio.
They really did. And shout out the first 3 Mortal Kombat games 3.5 if you want to count Trilogy and Ultimate, that had actual music in their game.
Shout out to Gao's theme, because you know it goes with everything.
Shout out to Guile's theme, because you can't make a fighting game list without including Guile.
America! It's been Slick and Rizzy.
We out!
Peace. We are stupid.
Very. Well, that was fun.